So my name is Regis. I will be your examiner today. This speaking test is basically going to consist of three parts. First, we're going to talk a little bit about you, your interests. I'm going to ask you some questions about your opinion. After that, I'm going to show you a card, and you will have some information on this card. And then you're going to answer questions you're going to talk about that topic independently. And finally, we are going to have a discussion about a topic. If you don't understand anything, you may ask me to repeat, but I cannot clarify it. That is, I cannot rephrase or paraphrase the answer for you, but I can repeat with no problem.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
So tell me about you.
So my name is Regis.
Regis.
I work as an internal audit executive in a telecom company in Brazil.
So today I want to talk to you about giving gifts.
Okay.
So when do people give gifts or presents in your country?
It's more common to give gifts during special holidays like Christmas, like Mother's Day, like birthday. This is the most common dates you give presents during the year. Usually to celebrate something or to give something that is special for one specific person.
Okay, do you ever take a gift to someone when you visit them in their home?
Yes. Usually when I go to visit a friend or a couple, I usually bring you wine because it's one of the most practical gifts you can give to someone. Everyone loves wine, and it's something that I have one or another bottle at my home to bring whenever I need to.
Okay. When did you last receive a gift?
Oh, I thought my last gift was 2 or 3 months ago. I was gifted with a mug. The mug was there's a phrase in the mug that said, "Oh, I've been in a meeting that could be solved by email." It's a it's a really fun gift. I didn't have the courage to give to my work yet, but it's my plan.
I think everyone has been to a meeting that has been solved by email.
Yeah.
So, do you enjoy giving gifts to people?
Not really much because it's really difficult to find a specific gift for someone. I don't like to give gifts very generic that doesn't represent that the person is special to me. But so I have a lot of suffer to find a gift that is specific for the person I want to give one present.
Okay. Do you enjoy looking for gifts?
No, it's really hard to find the time to search for a gift. You spend a lot of time buying things on the internet or going to stores to find something that is specific. So it's hard to think about a gift, and it's hard to go go after the gift. You need to think about so many things like, oh, do you have time available to buy something on the internet, or you need to go to a physical store? This person's gonna is this person gonna like the gift? Yes or no? There's so many
Yeah.
in 2018. is that I went to a trip to Belgium and the Netherlands in February of 2018. And it was exciting because I visited several museums, I did several sports, like going with a motorcycle through the country. And all of this happened again in March. And it was a trip of 15 days. And I went with my former girlfriend. We're not together anymore. And this was an exciting activity for me because it's a whole new country I didn't know. There's a difficult of language to communicate, especially when you're going to regional place, not the capital cities. And it was a challenge to conduct these activities when you cannot speak the same language as someone who lives in the place. So probably that's it.
Okay, thank you. So let's talk about doing new things. Why do you think people like doing new things? Sorry, this needs to go.
I believe everyone looks for new activities or challenges in her life because you need to change something every day to get motivated about life. So when you look for a new sport, when you look about a new test, you're you're including new challenge in your life that makes you wake up next morning. So I believe this is important to everyone, and it's something everyone needs to do to get motivated.
Okay, and what problems can people have when they try new things for the first time?
The main problem is failure. Not everyone, not everyone get used with failure in the life. And when someone meets a failure, it's really common when you're doing a new task or a new activity that you didn't know nothing about that. Some people don't don't have a good response about that, and this could affect their behavior, their happiness, at least in a short moment. And I believe this is the the big difficult to when you're doing a new thing. The
Right.
sound, the sound.
Do you think it's best to do new things on your own or with other people?
Um, it depends. Usually, I prefer to do with another person because it's easier to get motivated when you're doing with someone else. For example, I really want to learn a new dance, salsa, a typical kind of dance here in Brazil called samba. But I'm not really motivated if I'm doing this alone. So I prefer to go with someone else, and I believe I'm getting more focused in the activity that I'm willing to learn when there's someone involved. Other
Okay.
ones like other activities like studying, I prefer to do it alone because I have my modus operandi about that, and uh, I believe I get more better results when I'm alone doing that.
Okay, but what about work? Do you prefer to work alone as well, or do you prefer to work in a group?
I prefer to work in a group nowadays because it's impossible to improve yourself in a specific activity, or it's really more difficult to improve yourself when you're working alone. I like to learn new things every day, and my job demands that. And the constant contact with departments, with my team, with my bosses, with clients as well, and makes me think different from what I was I was thinking yesterday. So yes, advance and the advance, but I believe that the advantages of working together is more beneficial.
Okay. Well, that's the end of your speaking test.